Hi everyone, welcome to 30 minutes of maths with Mr. Savage. What I thought I'd do is every day for the rest of it until the summer holidays is I do a little bit of maths just so you can have a bit of a recap on what we've covered this year and give you a bit of a boost before you start the next year group, because goodness knows when we're going to end up back in class properly. So what we're going to do is every day I'm going to do a little bit of learning. Okay, I've thought about it, and the only thing that you're going to need to really partake in these lessons is a dice. Okay, so if you've not got a dice, you can download free apps from the App Store, the Google Play Store, that will give you a dice that you can roll virtually. If you've got a normal dice, you can use that. And if you want a bit more of a challenge, if you download an app which has got a 9-sided dice, that'll increase the difficulty a little bit for you. So the idea is that we are going to do, this week we're going to do a recap of place value, next week addition, then subtraction, then multiplication, and finally division. Okay, so that's 5 weeks left, so we can have a little bit, like I said, a little bit of a boost before we break up for the summer, and a bit of a recap really, okay? So, today we're going to recap what place value is. So what is place value? Okay, so obviously wherever the number comes, wherever your number is inside your number, okay, it's got a different value. If I was to put just to let you know as well, I've got Holly here, my glamorous assistant, who's going to answer some of my questions. Okay, so if I put my hand here, what number have I got here, Hol? 7. So its value is 7 units. Okay, but if I change it and put a 0 on here, what does it become, Holly?
70.
Okay, so what's the value then of this 7?
7. No, 10. No, 70.
70, excellent. Okay, so what I can do is I can use, okay, a place value grid like the one I've cleverly drawn below, okay, to help me work out what each number is worth. Okay, so at this end of the column, what would I have, Hol?
Units.
Okay, so I would have my units would go here. In the next column I would have
Tens.
my tens, so my tens go here. My next column, Hol,
Hundreds.
I'd have my hundreds. And then in my next column, Hol, I'd have thousands. Okay, so these are the ones I'm going to deal with today. Okay, in this column over here I'd have 10,000, but we're not going to get on to those today. So we can use this to help us identify what the value of each number is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some numbers in here. So I'm going to start off with, okay, so what number is that, Hol?
47.
47. Okay, so what is the value of that 4 there?
40.
40, and I can work that out, okay, because this is my tens column, and I've got a 4 in there, so that's 40. So now I've got 40 tens, and I've got 7 units. Okay, if I then did this number, okay, what number have I got there, Hol?
368.
368. So what is the value then of that 3? 300. Again, I can use my place value grid, okay, to help me to find out what that number is worth, okay, because I know that that's in the 300 column, and that's in the 100 column. That's the 3, so I know that that's going to be worth 300. Last one then on this side. Okay, what number have I got there, Hol?
4,681.
Excellent, okay. What's that 8 worth?
80.
What's that 4 worth?
4,000.
Okay, so I can break the numbers down, and I can work out what the value of each number is, okay, using my place value grid. You can draw one of these, okay, they're dead easy to help you if you need to. Okay, so every day, a little bit on this side, okay. This side, I move over onto this side. Now it's your turn, okay? So I'm going to generate some questions on here, okay? And then you can do them at home, okay? So this is what they'll look like, and then you'll be able to use your dice at home to generate your questions, okay? So I've got Holt, my glamorous assistant, has got the dice for me, and she's going to generate the first number for me. So I'm going to do a 2-digit number first of all.
5.
Okay, so we'll do number 1. She's rolled a 5
6.
and a 6. So I'll know that number as whole.
56.
So 56. Okay, and I can put an equal sign there then. So what are my tens? How many tens have I got?
50.
Yeah, so I've got a 50 and 6 units. Okay, so that's how I can do it for a 2-digit number. I've got 56, I've rolled my dice to get my number, and then I'm breaking it down using my place value knowledge to know that that is 50 and 6. Okay. Want to challenge yourself a bit more? You could do a 3-digit number.
6.
6,
5.
5,
4.
4. Great. Dice rolling there, Hol. Okay, so if I need to, okay, I can jump back onto here and I can put my numbers into my place value grid to help me if I'm struggling. Okay, so what I could do, if I needed to, I could do 6, 5, 4. Okay, so then I know that that's 600, 5 tens is 50, and I've got my 4 units. So I can go back to my question if I need to, and I can do 600, add 50, add 4. Okay, so you can do some of those if you want to. Okay, last level. Okay, if you really want, if you're confident with your place value knowledge. Okay, you can do 4-digit numbers.
2.
2,
3.
3,
5.
5. One more for a 4-digit number.
1.
1. Okay, so then I can know that I've got a 4-digit number. That is, Holly.
2,351.
2,351. If you've not got a Holly in your house, you can go back to your place value grid over here, put your numbers in and work out what each number is worth. Okay, so I know that that 2 is going to be worth, Holly, 2,000. That 3 is going to be worth
300.
that 5 is going to be worth,
50.
and that 1's going to be worth
1.
just 1. So there I've shown my place value knowledge there because I know what each number is worth, what the value of it is in each of those numbers. Okay, so there's your activity for today. You choose the level. Okay, choose the ones that you think are challenging for you. Okay, you might want to do your 2-digit numbers. You might want to do 3-digit numbers. You might want to do 4-digit numbers. Okay, there might be some of you who are thinking, actually, I'd like to push myself even harder. I'll try some 5-digit numbers and see if you can do those as well. That's absolutely fine. Choose the level that's right for you. Okay, and you might do, 20, 30 of these questions. That would be great. You might start off on these ones, finding them a bit easy. Okay, so you might do 10 of those, and then 20 of those. Okay, or you might do 10 of those, 10 of those, and then 10 of those. It's completely up to you, but you've got to try and set the challenge for yourself. Okay, so that's lesson 1. That's one for you to have a go at today. Okay, hope you get on well with that. Like I say, do it every day. Okay, and we shall hopefully, have a bit of a recap of all the areas of maths. Not all the areas of maths, all those four areas in place value. Okay, by the time summer holidays come around, and then you've got a little bit of a recap, like I said, and all you're going to need is a dice. All right, good luck. See you tomorrow.